What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be doing a unboxing of a new purchase I just picked up from my local FFL. It is a handgun. I have three handguns here actually, but I'm now just getting to some YouTube videos after being very busy the past couple of weeks. So I plan on doing videos on all three of these today. So let's grab the first one here, which is my Tisas. We are going to put that and put these other two to the side for another video. So if you're interested in seeing what those are, definitely hit that subscribe button and check out my other videos. But anyhow, as the title says, we're going to be doing an unboxing slash review here of the Tisas 1911 A1 Service Special. I believe it also goes under the name of SDS. So it's Tisas slash SDS. Anyhow, long story short, I ended up grabbing this over the New Year's holiday for a little over $200, which from my personal research on this brand and the gun was a pretty phenomenal price. So I could not pass that deal up. So anyhow, enough of me talking about the gun and how I got it. Let's just jump right into this unboxing slash review. So when you first buy the gun, it's going to come in a nice plastic case here. It's pretty solid. I was pretty surprised for a $200, $300 1911. I was pretty impressed that it came with a hard plastic case. I assumed it would come in a cardboard box. So that aspect kind of blew me away. So let's go ahead and open this up here. So just take the two clips on both sides. Also, by the way, the case is a locking case, so you could put two locks there. So we'll open it up here, and we're met with the pistol, a couple accessories, and an extra magazine, and all that good stuff. So anyhow, behind here, you have some manuals. This was wrapped around the trigger. Obviously, I've taken it off. But it's a forged metal 1911. It's pretty nice quality for the price point. I really don't have any complaints. This is my first 1911 in my collection. I plan to add a couple more into it. Probably going to go higher end brands like Colt or Kimber on the next one. But anyhow, enough with that. When you open the box, I was met with two additional grips. These are plastic grips. These are in black. So if you wanted to change the brown ones out to black, you definitely have that ability. The next thing you're greeted with is a cheap, and I mean the cheapest trigger lock I've ever seen. Pretty much you take this, you put it down in here, loosen or tighten, put the trigger lock around the trigger. I've never seen one designed like that, and it's cheap. It's kind of cool. They include a nice tool to help you break down the upper from the pistol. And then again, they include an additional magazine. This one I have loaded and normally is in the gun. However, for this video purpose, I took the loaded magazine out of the gun and put that in the extra magazine holder. So if you buy this gun, it's not going to come with ammo. My gun, I put ammo in it. And then up top, you got a cleaning brush and then a rod that you would put a patch on to clean your barrel. So now pulling out the gun, and I'm gonna just go ahead and shut this. You're met with a very nice 1911. This one is in like a gray Cerakote. It has some serrations on the top slide on the rear. The only thing it says on the slide is 1911 A1 Service Special. There is the Tisas, Knoxville, Tennessee importer stamp with the serial number underneath. And then on the bottom, yes, right there. The bottom, there is another engraving. Let me see if I can get it to pull up in the camera here. Doesn't want to pull up. But pretty much it just says Zig M 1911 Turkey. Anyhow, and then it has your barrel flag in there, so let's go ahead and take that out. Show that it is clear. Magazine is clear. There is no bullets in it. So anyhow, jumping right into this gun here, it's a pretty solid gun for the price point. I have really no complaints other than the plastic grips. They're very, I mean, it looks cool, but they're not the best. I do plan on upgrading those in the near future. It does have a thumb safety here, and then your slide release here. There you go. Anyhow, that is the gun. Honestly, for the price point, I I highly recommend, you picking one of these up for your collection. Um, Even if you have a 1911 already in your collection, why not add like a cheaper 1911, into that collection, just so, it's an extra firearm. You don't want to crack out the really expensive one for, rain days or whatever type of nonsense you're going to be going in. So why not get a cheap one? Um, that's pretty much the gun itself, and what comes with it. The case does have an O-ring in the top part, which lines up here, so it does make a really nice tight seal on the case. However, I haven't tried the water test it. For the price point, I honestly may try to do it. I wouldn't be too upset if I flooded the gun, because again, it's only a $300 gun. And for that price point, it's worth the try to see if the case does that. And hey, maybe the case is, worth it in that aspect. But again, it comes with two 8-round magazines. I know some of the videos I watched on this gun, they had like certain branding on the bottom. However, my magazines don't have any branding on them whatsoever. There is no manufacturer information. It just has like 45 ACP, because it's chambered in 45 ACP. So I found that kind of odd. I don't know if Tisas is now maybe producing their own magazines, because on the top part it does say patent, and then it has a patent number. However, again, there is no branding, no engravings, nothing to distinguish what brand it is. Now I will say, also, I'm trying to get this on camera. Putting it in, it's pretty solid. Like, again, the only complaint I really have is just the grips, but I plan on switching these out to either like wood grips or rubberized grips. I haven't really made up my mind yet. Um, it's very nice. Again, as I said, um, it for the price point, highly recommend it. Really don't have any negatives on it. I haven't shot it yet, so I really can't comment on how it shoots, but there are a couple of videos out there that kind of show people shooting this gun, and the results are pretty impressive. I know there was one video out there where they were comparing this against a Colt, and the Colt just had a better grouping at distance, but other than that, everything else was like the same. And for me, I'm sort of kind of getting into competition shooting, but I'm also just more in it just for the fun, and whatnot. So I'm not too worried about accuracy. I tend to just go out and have a good time. But anyhow, if you're curious to see more videos, more review videos like this on guns, more shooting videos, you want to see this bad baby in action out at the range, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Anyhow, yeah, best of luck to y'all. Thanks for watching.